or in the 60s, okay? Yes, that's right. The tie-dye thing. Oh, it's back. Can you believe it? Okay, so you know what? I asked our do-it-yourself expert back to the show to show us how to revamp and groove up our summertime wardrobes and our home decor without looking like we got lost somewhere on our way to Woodstock, okay? So please welcome back to the show, Sonya Nimri. Hello, my Sonya.
How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
Okay, so how do we get groovy with our bad selves?
Well, first of all, let's put on some gloves because it does get messy.
Yeah, and I've got this
I don't
thing.
want you to paint your hands.
Well, I mean, I'm wearing the wrong color, aren't I?
Yeah, you really are.
Yes. Okay. So what do you say that we can do home decor as well?
Yes.
But let's start out with basics, right?
We're making over this purse right here. And,
Okay.
We're going to make it in a rainbow stripe pattern.
This outfit is deadly, okay?
So the first thing you have to do to get the colors not to blend together is to tie it up with rubber bands.
I used to do this, honey.
You of course you did. You've done everything.
I was a fetus,
amazing.
but I did it.
And with the new tie-dyes that they have out now, you can just wet the fabric. You don't need hot water. You don't need boiling water. You don't need soda ash. Yeah, you don't need all of that stuff. So all you have to do is apply
So you get your rubber bands and you put it on your purse or your t-shirt or whatever you're doing, right?
whatever you're tie-dyeing, and then you just squirt the color on to the section.
Yay! Okay, but do we like roll it around?
Yeah, roll it around.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, good. And one thing that is awesome is...
This is so fun to do, like with your grandkids, your kids. Just, I don't have grandkids, so I don't know that yet, but...
Well, with your kids.
Yeah.
And one thing to keep in mind is the order of color.
I know you need like a pink next or something.
Yeah, you want the colors that go well together so they don't blend together to make brown in the middle, unless you're going for that.
Like I just did?
That's okay. There are no mistakes. It'll be pretty anyway. But, you know, it's good to keep in mind the color order and the color wheel. And this paper towel, see how it's absorbing all these really pretty colors? When you're done with it, you can actually take these paper towels and do a decoupage with them. And over here, I've done this lampshade with a really simple decoupage with white glue.
Is this the right color?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
That's great, because that will make purple between the two. So that'll be really pretty.
Do I do the whole thing?
Yeah, go ahead. You can do whatever you...
All right, here we go.
Here, we'll do the
Look,
straps
it's just
too. Why
lovely.
not?
I'm loving, I'm having fun.
It's so pretty, isn't it? Yeah, so...
You know, this is really good for like frustration. Then you could get a knife and go, ha! No. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so let's go on to the next.
So then after that, you end up with stripes like this.
Oh, look how cool that is.
Yeah, it's pretty, right?
And these are really, really popular with the kids, I know.
Yeah, and I
look
did
how
actually
dark.
this
Look at the socks.
little socks. You can go
love that.
little, and then you can also go really big. So
Oh
this
my
duvet,
gosh, look at
it's
this.
the
Take your
same
old
pattern.
towels. Okay, that's great for swimming pool.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's a great project for something that might have a stain on it.
You
or
can have your husband hold it and then shoot like arrows or something.
So this next process is called
I'm thinking love arrows. Okay.
Love arrows, yes. This next process is called ice dyeing. So what you do is you get whatever you're going to dye, put it at the bottom here in a basket because you want all the drippings to come through into something else so it's not sitting in water.
All right.
And then you put ice on top like this. This is a great summer craft because, you know, it gets hot outside and it's nice to play with ice while doing a craft. And the next thing you do is just sprinkle a little bit of powder. This is dye powder all over in different places.
Oops, I blew it.
That's okay. No, there's no blowing it. There's there are no mistakes. Everything will turn out beautifully.
Okay.
I promise.
I trust you.
So this is navy,
How do you
dark
think
blue,
of all
and
these
yellow.
things?
Oh, you know. I just am always trying to think of new things, and
Some people have
the
that
ideas
gift.
come. And then also I get online and like look at Pinterest and whatever and see what people are doing. And when you're done, you just wait for it to melt in the sun or wherever. You get this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
Look
cool,
at
right?
that.
Yeah, because all these different color greens. Because
You know what I love about this kind of stuff too? This is a great way while you're letting it melt or whatever, your kids talk about things.
Yeah.
It's a great, get them away from all the technical stuff and get them out here and they talk. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that.
It is, yeah, and it just looks like a, it just looks like a melting ice with all these pretty colors. And then when it comes out, it looks nothing like what it looks like.
And you know what's fun
now.
is it's hands-on and then they have something to show for it at the end.
Yes,
I love that.
That's the
Very
best
good.
part. So this is purple dye, and then I'm just going to put it on this shoe. I just got this shoe, these shoes for $14, and it's a really super simple process. You just go like this, and I have a sponge brush just to kind of get the color working, and then at the end, I squirt it on pink. Do you want to do the pink?
Sure. And then, how fun is this?
Oh, do the pink right at the end.
Oh, sorry. I thought we
Yeah.
were
Oh, that's
supposed
okay.
Well, but you know me.
No, you're such a good crafter. It's incredible.
No, I
All
love
the things you
crafting.
do make turn
It's
out
one of
so
the things,
well.
and you know what I like? Inexpensive. Is this very expensive to buy this kind of stuff?
These were $14, and then the kits are, I think, $9 for 3 colors. And when you're done, you're going to have this shoe.
Look how cool that is, you
Isn't
guys.
that pretty?
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, what's the next item we're doing?
Okay, so I want to show you one more.
That's so easy.
I know, it's
Wow.
so easy, and it's such a nice effect, and you never know what's going to happen
great cheap
with
shoes and make them cute. Okay.
Yeah, so this next process is called galaxy dyeing, which is a great project for something you may have ruined, something black that you got maybe some bleach on or something when you're doing the laundry.
We're running out of time.
So all you have to do is spray some bleach on it.
Bleach?
Bleach first, yeah.
Okay.
Spray some bleach on it to lighten it up, and then you spray these spray dyes on it to get some nice color on. See, that's a glitter spray dye.
Oh, look at this, you guys. Look.
Yeah, so it looks like outer space, right?
You know what's great about this? When you know how you teach your kids to wash their clothes? When they ruin something in the washer, they can fix it.
Yeah.
That's awesome, and it's like legit.
Yeah,
That, you
totally.
know what? That is so cute. I love it. Okay, seriously, how fun is that? And you know what Sonya did? She gave everybody in the audience, they get a tie-dye kit from Ilovetocreate.com. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Love the ideas always.
Thank
You're the
you.
best. Stay with us. And also for these ideas and others, just go to our website and you can get all the information. Thank you
Yes,
for being
all the
here.
directions.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Coming up, $1 Million Listing New York star reveals the unusual job he had before becoming a real estate king.
Thank you. Okay, you may know my next guest from his days of playing Evan Walsh on As the World Turns. Do you remember that? Or from playing the character that he's much more familiar with himself on the hit Bravo show $1 Million Listing New York. Would you please welcome to the show Ryan Serhant. Ryan!
Hello.
How are you? So cute. Wow, are you sharp looking? Look at you.
You.
Wow, Mr. Nice looking.
I was gonna say the same about you, but I don't wanna. There's people watching.
You know, okay, so I have to get into the show because on the show you close a deal every week.
Yeah.
So how long does it actually take, to film the whole season?
Sure, that's a good question because everyone thinks that everything moves so quickly,
Right.
and it does. But we filmed for like 8 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you're originally from Texas, right?
Yes. Whoa. All right. Wow. It's been a long time since I've talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, all my exes live in Texas.
Really? This is gonna work great between you and me.
So you went from Texas to New York. Why New York?
Well, I didn't go just from Texas to New York. I was born in Houston, and I still have a lot of family that's in Texas. Got 2 sisters there, and my
Are you a little bit
my roots
country?
are. Am I a little bit country? Not really. I grew up outside Boston. Yeah, I went to school outside Boston. I went to college in upstate New York. I moved a lot. I moved about 8 times up until I was in 5th grade. So I was always making new friends with every new school that I went to. And then I came to New York to be an actor, and I did As the World Turns.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So how did you get that role?
In As the World Turns?
Yeah.
Through, well, like classic textbook way that you'd get it, through an internet reality show. My
Are
life,
you kidding me?
you know what? When people ask me like how I got into real estate, I always have to start like back at the beginning, and it's always just sort of like this weird road of just saying yes to everything. People would say, you know, do you want to be on a reality show on the internet? I'd be like, yes. Do you want to hand model? Sure. Do you want to pass out flyers for a gym? Of course, I will do that on the street.
Wait, you were not a hand model.
I was a hand model.
You were a hand
That's
model?
my claim to fame. I thought that's why I'm here. I don't understand.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, do you know what hand models are? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So wait,
it's a big
how?
deal.
It is. It's a huge deal.
You have beautiful hands.
No, honey, yours are prettier than mine.
I played piano when I was a little kid, so I think I've like long fingers, and I don't really know why I just mentioned that, but I would hold phones for AT&T for like 2 years.
Is
Yeah.
it lucrative?
It was at the time. It was at the time. It made a lot of sense to me, but it's not really intellectually stimulating just to sit there all day and
just have your hand photographed.
go like this, yeah.
People really get into it, right? At the auditions, I mean, they get real serious about their hands.
You have no idea. Can I tell you a story?
Oh, please.
Really quickly. So I was on the soap opera, right? And
Yeah.
then they killed me. I killed myself, actually, but it wasn't my idea.
It wasn't your idea.
No, I was a doctor, and I was trying to save the world, and then all of a sudden, I got a script that was no longer saving the world, but it was killing everybody. And then I killed myself on the rooftop of a hospital trying to escape to the Caribbean where I could do my research in peace. Standard, right? And then I needed work, and so my agent said, you know what, there's this casting call. It's for hand modeling, but it pays well compared to other kind of editorial work. And I was like, okay, I guess, maybe, sure, whatever. And I totally forgot about it. And he called me the next morning and he said, hey, I know you're probably already on your way. I was in bed at the time. And he was like, but I just want to remind you, make sure you wear a sleeveless shirt because they need to take photos of like, your whole arm and your hands. It's like, oh, God.
Unbelievable.
And I didn't want him to get mad at me, so I quickly jumped out of bed, put on my sleeveless shirt, and I ran down the block because at that time I was living in Koreatown on 32nd Street.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And I blended in really, really well. And so I went down there and I walked into this casting room, and there's like 40 people sitting there, and everyone's sitting there like this. And they've all got gloves on, and they're all draining the blood out of their hands, so when they go and they take photos,